Welcome to another episode of YouTubers Reacts, and the YouTubers I have on today are a lot more happier than they would have been at halftime. What a turnaround from Tottenham today. Absolutely exceptional performance against all odds in that second half. I'm absolutely buzzing after this performance in the second half. I just wish we could have just done that in the first half. The first half was very flat. Manchester City were walking through us basically, and I was just thinking at halftime, how many goals is it going to be in the second half? But no, Tottenham showed the never say die attitude, and credit really needs to go to Thomas Frank. We give him a lot of stick. Solanke said after the game it was a tactical change that really changed things for Spurs in that second half, and Spurs were just fighting for absolutely everything. I need to give a shout out to Paulinho. He was playing out of position at right centre back and absolutely gave his all today. And people that saying that they don't rate him, I don't understand what you're watching. He is a fighter and he sets the tone for the team. Conor Gallagher was buzzing around the midfield in that second half, winning as much duels as he could. We had Solanke. What a difference Solanke makes up front. Solanke makes it. I think we've not realised how good Solanke is because he's been gone for so long. What a performance up front today he was. Brilliant ball through from XAVI, and I'll get on to XAVI in a minute. Runs through, gets a bit of luck, does a bit of skill in between as well, gets a bit of luck for the goal, but a great finish from Solanke. But his second goal was, oh my God, wow, from Solanke. If you haven't seen it yet, check the highlights out. Conor Gallagher wins the ball, wins the second duel, runs down the wing, puts a cross in. It goes just behind Solanke, and a brilliant scorpion kick goes over Donnarumma into the top corner. And you know what? Donnarumma's about 6'7" or something, and he's still got it over him. It's an absolutely exceptional finish from Solanke. The whole team as a whole played absolutely brilliant in that second half. So much fight, desire. Archie Gray, have to give him a shout out as well, playing out of position as well at right wing back. Played absolutely brilliant on that side, winning so many duels, you know, great on the ball as well. But the man of the match for me has to be XAVI Simons. What an outstanding performance from XAVI Simons. If anybody now says that was a waste of money and a poor signing, then you don't know what you're talking about and you don't know football. XAVI was exceptional today. He was everywhere on that pitch. I just want to show you some stats that back that up as well. So most touches, 84. Most duels won, 10 duels won by a player that apparently is lightweight and can't make it in the Premier League. 10 duels won. Most possessions won, 7. Most shots, 5. Most successful take-ons, 4. He had 4 dribbles out of 5 that were successful, by the way. Most chances created, 4. He created 2 big chances as well. Most fouls won, 4, and he also got an assist. He could have scored a goal today as well. Absolutely exceptional today from XAVI. And I think if he keeps playing like this, he's improved every week since he's been back from that red card, and he's just been getting better and better and better. What a player he is. Now, I'm going to let the other guys talk about the game a little bit more as well. Otherwise, I can talk about this all day. I'm absolutely buzzing. Great performance in that second half. And first up, I have Kate, and here's what Kate had to say.
Hey everyone, it's Kate from Kate and Jimbo giving my reaction to Spurs 2, City 2. Abysmal first half. The stadium sounded like there was no one in it. 2 really sloppy goals to give away when I actually thought we started off the first sort of 5-10 minutes quite good. Really lacklustre performance. I was getting loads of stick from people suggesting that Tottenham weren't bothered and they were playing to lose, which, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's cheating, and they're questioning the integrity of my club does not go down well with me. So when we came out in the second half and played like we did, I was delighted, because all them people can eat their words. Frank, I don't know what he said at half time, but it bloody worked. Obviously concerning that we've got more injuries, Romero going off, and Big Bad Dom going off as well. Hopefully that's nothing serious, because his goal, that second goal was exquisite. Lovely little scorpion kick. But look, the boys showed what we've all wanted to see. Fight, desire, determination, hard work. I think if we have a full squad out, we win that game comfortably. A full squad playing, I mean. I think we win that game comfortably. Simmons was excellent today. Really, really good. He was everywhere. But yeah, delighted. I predicted on our Friday show that it'd be 2-2. Then when I saw the team today, I did the pump up and said, I think we'll lose 3-1. So I'm delighted I was right on Friday and we got a point. Every point's precious. And we need to build on this now. It's a good start to February in what is a really difficult run of fixtures. A lot of people said we wouldn't be getting any points in February. So this is a good start. And yeah, on to Manchester United next. But big up to the boys in the second half. Now, if we could just try and play 90 minutes of good football, that would be appreciated. But as always, like the video, sub to the channel. And as always, come on, you Spurs.
Nice to see Kate happy again. And she's right. We do need to do this for 2 halves, not just one. If Spurs can play like that, if Frank can get this team playing for 2 halves like that, Spurs are going to be some team, I'm telling you. We play so well for 1 half. It's just we can't do it for 2 halves. But she is right also. The amount of injury we had is pretty hard to have a whole 90 minutes of dominating when you've got 13 players missing and your captain going off at half-time doesn't really help. So the next up, I have Nigel from Pure Coys, and here's what he had to say.
Yes, Alan, Nigel from Pure Coys TV. So it's ended Tottenham 2, Man City 2 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And who would have thought that at half-time? Spurs going in with a bit of a scratch team, to be honest. Lots and lots of injuries. And then Romero getting injured at half-time as well, adding more injury woe to Tottenham. We're 2-0 down at half-time, looked well out of it. City didn't look like they got out of second gear. And let's be honest, on another day, could have been out of sight by half-time. Lots of boos around the stadium. But you know what? Fair play to Tottenham. They come out second half. They were a different team. You've got to give Frank some credit as well. Whether it was forced upon him with Romero's injury or not, he went back to a 4 at the back. And Tottenham looked solid. Love Polinia. What a player. Great battling from him. And Spurs come back into the game. A Gahey own goal after pressure from Solanke. Solanke doing really well up front today. And then Solanke. Goal of the game. An absolute beauty. Gallagher's cross. And Solanke with some sort of scorpion backflip kick. I don't know. It found its way into the top corner anyway to give Spurs the equaliser. After then, Spurs could have gone 3-2 up. Odegaard going close and Simmons going close. Simmons today, for me, man of the match for Tottenham. Best game I've seen him play in the Premier League. He was involved in everything good Tottenham did. City put up a lot of pressure in the second half in that last 20 minutes, but Spurs held firm and thoroughly deserved a point. I'm really happy. Really good second half performance. I'll be the first to admit, I thought we were done at half time. But Tottenham showed me that there is some fight left in them, and I'm really pleased. So yeah, guys, let us know what you think. Drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to Alan at Tottenham Logic TV. And as always, come on, you Spurs.
Cheers, Nigel. And he's right. Most of us thought we were done at half-time, and to turn it around like that, especially with the crowd against you, and the crowd was so flat as well. Everyone was dejected. Everyone was upset. Everyone was just basically giving up. But they seemed to wake up in that second half when Spurs absolutely destroyed City in that second half. Absolutely destroyed them. In my opinion, after the second half, I honestly thought, you know, we should have won that game. We really could have got the 3 points. And so anybody saying that Spurs fans didn't want to win this game, I've spoken to hundreds and not one of them said they wanted to lose today. So big up to the Spurs fans. Last but not least, I have Dan, and here's what he had to say.
Yes, guys, back for a match. Please subscribe to Alan Tottenham Logic TV. And to all the other content creators involved in this video, please smash the like button. Thank you so much. What a game, guys. Ending 2-2. And after that first half, I don't think many fans thought it would come back. Completely outclassed. And look, we've got a lot of players missing. It was a bit of a makeshift defence, wasn't it? Radu coming in, Gray at right back. You know, a different looking midfield, different looking forward line. There was just no like wingers on the team. Likes of Wilson didn't start. Maybe he was carrying a bit of a knock. But look, I thought the first half, you know, we gave them a couple of gifts. Basuma giving the ball away and we were punished. and also Radu giving the ball away as well, and we're punished again. Radu obviously has not played a lot of football, has he? He's been injured for a long time. He was just rusty, wasn't he? And look, we went in 2-0 down. Everybody was down. Everyone was sad. Just thought it was just going to be kind of keeping the score down in the second half. But what a change in that second half. And that team, they just showed up, didn't they? They had that commitment and desire and passion, which we just didn't see in the first half. And Romero went off at half-time as well. Sarr came on. It was a real makeshift back line there. And we did so well. And XAVI, I tell you what a ball for that first goal for Solanke. Solanke holding it up so well and finishing it. What a finish for that first goal. Doggy had a chance. Donnarumma tipped it over the bar. We were brilliant in that second half. I just couldn't believe it. We really took the game to City. The crowd were behind the team, and it was just all to play for. And then Gallagher nicking the ball in midfield, and then putting a wonderful ball into the box, and Solanke with the scorpion kick. What a goal! And this is what football's all about. We just haven't seen it this season, have we, out of the Spurs? What a goal from Solanke. What a performance from him. XAVI as well. He was brilliant today. Radu making up for his first half as well, putting in a good shift. Paulinho as well. And we just had a new lease of energy in that second half, which was great to see. And unfortunate not to win the game. We tested their keeper more than City tested ours in that second half. The questions we will ask ourselves, and we will continue to ask, is like, why don't we start games like this? There's been a number of games this season where we've been 2 goals down and we come back. This is, questions Frank has got to answer. But, if you kind of summarise it all, with all those players out, makeshift back line, Spurs are on the floor right now, 2 wins in 16 now, relegation form. And to get a point against a City team who are challenging for the league is a very good point. And yeah, look, unfortunately with the protest, there wasn't a walkout on 75 minutes. You kind of understand it because the game was on a knife edge. The fans wanted to get behind the team and push them forward to try and get the 3 points. But, change for Tottenham, they will not stop against ENIC and all the fans involved who want change. We're not going anywhere. And I'm sure they'll come back with more protests, because at the end of the day, ENIC are not spending the money in this transfer window. They should have got Frank in some players, this team in some players, and they failed to do so. It doesn't look hopeful after Frank's press conference on Friday that we'll be signing any more players, which is an absolute disgrace. The team desperately need it. Look at all the injuries we got. Hopefully Romero's not injured too badly. Went off at half-time, and Solanke went off as well. Hopefully it's not too serious. Tough game away against Manchester United next weekend. But look, it was a thoroughly deserved point, and a fair play to the lads for not giving up and giving the fans something to get behind in this real tough season. Guys, smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Take care of yourselves, and as always, come on you Spurs.
Cheers, Dan. And all the YouTubers that have come on today, I'll put a link to all of their channels in the top of the comments, and I'll pin it to the top so it's easy to find. So all in all, Spurs can be happy with the result today. I know the season's been really poor, like Dan touched on, only 2 wins in the last 16, but we can only play from where we are. And today we got a point against somebody that's playing for a title. So fair play to the boys. Lots of people said we'd lose all 4 games, and we've already drawn the first one. So not too bad. We go to United next, and hopefully we can get the win. But we need ENIC to put their hands in their pockets and help this side. They just need a couple of quality players to come in and help this team push forward. If they signed a couple of quality players earlier in this month, they could have played today and made a difference. Just like Gay and Semenyo made a massive difference for Man City today. That could have been us. So all in all, happy day for Tottenham fans. Didn't start very well, but finished very, very strongly. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the game. Who was your man of the match? Thank you for watching, and come on, you Spurs.